This is the third round of 16 tie for the day. This will be followed up by KGS versus Generations, a repeat of last year's upset in the quarterfinals, where Generations eliminated the record champions at the time, KGS, to set up a semi-final date with Nixer. This year, the two teams clash again, and KGS have an opportunity to exact revenge. KGS, the only team to not concede a single goal in the group stages. They topped the group ahead of Credo College. There you see the Cedar DHA team ready for the team picture. Cedar College only formed in 2013-2014, I believe, and since then, in the 12 years that have followed, they have already racked up 3 KUSC titles, all of them of course under coach Mohammad Ali Imam and coach Shakir Taj. Here we have a list of the match officials for today. Asif Ghani, the match commissioner, Shah Nawaz will be the referee, assistant referees Fazal Hussain and Hamad Jat, along with fourth official Shams Nasir. There you see the team huddle. We can see the Cedar team huddle in front of us. Lyceum are getting ready. Lyceum in, of course, grey and black. There you see the Cedar College team huddle. Shirem, the goalkeeper. Some of these players, we saw them last year as well in Cedar's run to the semi-finals, and they finished third, beating Generations in a very physical, to say the least, third place playoff. Mahad Bajat, Abdul Ghani, Raim Talha, Qasim Yazdan, all 4 stars from last year's campaign. Abdul Ghani, though, missing the crucial penalty in the semi-final against Scepter College, which confirmed Cedar's elimination. He'll be looking to make amends. Lyceum starting straight from kickoff, trying to have a go at goal and doing really well, actually getting close, winning a corner. Zayan Puri with the corner. Early opportunity perhaps for the Lyceum. Here comes Cedar. Cedar in blue and yellow. It's a lovely through ball. If the striker can get on the end of it. But good covering by the goalkeeper. Opting to clear. Lyceum happy to clear away. Good control by Adan. The Cedar right back. Bringing Raim Talha into play. Adan again gets the better of two Lyceum players, and it's an open header opportunity for Cedar to open the scoring. How has that not gone in? Lyceum survive. Here they come again. Musawan passing it to his left back. Mahad Bajat. I think this seems to be a tradition of Cedar having a centre back with Awan as their surname. Yahya Awan 2 years ago, KUSC winning captain. Also playing centre back. As the Lyceum goalkeeper. Lyceum actually missing a fair few of their players, 4 or 5 players, only able to field 11 players today. I believe there's only one substitute available for Lyceum. As they launch the ball forward, looking for Zayan Puri, the number 14. Here comes Raim, looking for Raim Talha. Musa Awan goes wide to Mahal Bajat, one of the top performers for Cedar last year. He was looking for the run of Qasim Yazdan, another one of Cedar's top players from last year. Here's the look at the opportunity. A great chance for Qasim Yazdan. How did that stay out? Cedar so close to the opening goal. Mustafa, how have you seen the action up till now?
Yeah, they should have converted that. Cedar is creating chances again and again. Lyceum looking in a bit of a trouble.
Yes, now we see another opportunity for Cedar right on the edge of the Lyceum box. This is a very weak Lyceum team. We were speaking to the coaching staff earlier. At least 4 or 5 players unavailable for different reasons. Only able to field 11 players with just one substitute, who arrived late as well.
Cedar College setting up for the free kick. This is a very dangerous spot.
Here come Cedar, but it's blocked. A very weak effort straight at the ball. Asad Sarfaraz, I believe it was, with the free kick. The Cedar number 10. Another really good ball. Cedar making the most of these set pieces. Opportunity perhaps for Raim Talha in the box. Cedar looking to switch play From left to right, Musawan going central where he sees space for Raim Talha chasing the ball. And referee is blown for a corner for Cedar College. They've already come close twice from two corners. This is how we expect the pattern of play to be. Adan with the corner, taking it short for Raim Talha. Opportunity again. Lyceum for now, happy to just clear it away. Attack versus defense in the early proceedings. Mahadvajad, the left back, I believe, has been playing KUSC. This is third year now. Originally, I remember him playing as a winger in his first year, but last couple of years, this year as well, he has been converted to fullback. And that's a really careless foul. Another free kick in dangerous territory for Cedar College. Raim Talha, I believe, that time brought down. Sorry, it was Qasim Yazdan who won the free kick, and it is him standing over here goes Qasim Yazdan, and it's just over the crossbar. Nail Fahad, a backup goalkeeper. We're not even sure if he is a goalkeeper. Could be an outfield player being asked to play in goal. There you see, he is in his outfield uniform with the bib on top. Lyceum finally with a rare appearance in the Cedar penalty box. But here goes Cedar again. Adan driving forward. It's a really good looking ball, but it's too close to the keeper. Both Qasim Yazdan and here comes Cedar again. Opportunity, if the bounce can be correct, that's a very physical, shall we say, altercation coming together between the makeshift goalkeeper and the Cedar forward. Musawan now taking a little bit too much time, thinking he has more time than he did. Here is Raim Talha wriggling free, driving at everyone, taking everyone on. Here comes Cedar again. The fourth or fifth corner already in the first 10 minutes. Here's Hasnan Heather. Looks to take the shot on. It's a good save by the goalkeeper Nail Fahad. Here comes Cedar again, building out from the back. Musa Wan driving forward. Lovely pass to his fullback Adan. It's a long, hopeful move forward and gathered well to his credit by Nail Fahad, still struggling with his gloves. Here come Lyceum. At least they try to. Musa Wan again wriggling free and setting Hasnain Haider free. Will he look to shoot again? He goes out wide. Finds Raim Talha. His cross is blocked.
Cedar College looking pretty solid. They're connecting, they're passing, they're giving backup to each other. But somehow they haven't managed to convert.
Yes, the final product just lacking. I think with time they'll find the opening the way this match is turning out. It looks like an attack, a training session of an attacking team versus a defending team. The more the match is going on. An opportunity for Lyceum to just kick the ball forward goes to waste. Cedar just regained possession from that Lyceum free kick. Here they come again. Qasim Yazdan trying to find a way through. There's an opportunity perhaps for a shot first then.
Keeper makes a mistake, the ball goes out for a corner.
Here comes Cedar again after that corner was cleared. Adan, who's looked really confident, and there's a lovely ball, and what a save! The flag was up, but point blank save by the Lyceum goalkeeper. You can't tell he's a makeshift goalkeeper from those reactions. Oh, here's an opportunity for Lyceum at the other end as we see the replay, but the Cedar defense gathers. Again, Cedar getting a foot in midfield, winning the ball back. Hasnain Haider has been really good at that. Raim Talha with a really good chip cross, but just a little heavy. Qasim Izan unable to get there. It's a bit of a surprise to see Abdul Ghani not starting. You have to wonder what the reason is for that. The number 7 Nabhan Kakar also not starting. Last year they had another striker, Yahya Kakar, in this starting 11. I wonder if there's any relation to that. We will try to get any confirmation on that. 2 years ago, we had Saad Kakar, striker for Eden College, who finished Golden Boot winner as his team finished in 4th position. And then last year, Saad Kakar's younger brother, Yahya Kakar, and that's a very bad foul on the Cedar winger. As we were saying, Cedar's star striker last year, Yahya Kakar, sent off in the semi-finals against Scepter College. And now we have another Kakar in the Cedar squad. Nabhan Kakar, we are assuming on the bench. As we see this foul. Really quick feet by Farq Sheikh, the number 19, winning that free kick. And Mahabajat looks to be the favorite to take this. The left foot of Mahabajat, it just curls well wide of the far post. He has better ability, and we've seen him do much better in the last 2 years. There we see that foul again. Hamza Abbasi, the guilty party, taking down for Khalid Sheikh. Adan coming forward again. He's looked really good. This attacking right back of Cedar College. Adan Abdullah, always a willing runner, bombarding forward. Is an opportunity for Raim Tala at the far post. First the keeper and then cleared off the line. Cedar, how have Cedar still not scored? Lyceum can breathe a sigh of relief again. Another opportunity gone to waste for Cedar College.
That was a good play by Cedar.
Yes, as we
Cedar
see
College.
a replay, Qasim Yazdan's cross, I think he just missed his finish. He didn't connect properly. Raim Talha at the back post. Here comes Cedar again. Musa Awan kicking the ball forward. Referee waves play on. Mahal Bajad's effort is comfortably gathered by Nail Fad, the outfield player playing goalkeeper. Qasim Yazdan keeping the ball in play, has Asad Sarfaraz for company if he needs him. Goes back here, we see another replay of that shot, and that should have been called for a high foot. Great job by the cameraman catching that. Referee not spotting a very high boot there. Here comes Adan Abdullah again. Nice combination play to get Raim Talha free. The Lyceum staying firm for the time being. 20 minutes gone and Cedar have still not found a way through. Here is Qasim Yazdan again testing Nail Fahd, who is happy to just waste time as much as they can. As we mentioned before, Lyceum, a very weakened Lyceum team, a number of first choice players missing due to various reasons. They have an outfield player, Lyceum, playing in goal. They've only been able to field 11 players. They only have, I believe, they just have one player sitting on the bench. So considering all that, it has been a very brave effort up to now. 21 minutes gone, holding off the 2024 champions and last year's finalist Cedar College, semi-finalists, sorry. Raim Tala gifting the ball away on that occasion. There you see the Cedar coaching staff, Coach Mohammad Ali Mam sitting with the substitutes as Cedar come again and again. Again, Nile Fahd is equal to it. Asad Sarfaraz standing over the ball, plays it short. Adan oh, this time free player at the back post, not picked up. A very strange decision by Musa Awan to take a shot from there. Here they come again. Asad Sarfaraz with Adan Abdullah, another cross towards the far post. This is if the goal is gonna come, it's gonna come like this. Adan Abdullah has been a constant threat down the right hand side. Opportunity here for Lyceum. Bad defensive header, allowing Zidane Risky an opportunity, but he couldn't get there first. There you see the Lyceum bench. Mr. Zedi sitting with Coach Arshad Jamal. The Cedar get us off quickly. Is that the opportunity they've been looking for? It is. That is the first goal. Finally, it has come. Finally, away passed for Cedar College. Musa Samad has opened the scoring, chipping the ball over Nile Fahd. Cedar needed one of the players to step up and finish properly, and Musa Samad has provided them the break. That should calm a few nerves. Again, as Lyceum tried to go direct from kickoff.
Well, what a chance that was for Lyceum, and then Cedar attacking, scoring a goal from the counter.
Yes, that's how cruel football can be sometimes. Lyceum thought they had a golden opportunity, and then few seconds later, Cedar finally breaking the deadlock.
Now it's going to be interesting to see how Lyceum will approach this match after conceding the goal. At first, they were happy to sit back in a 5-4-1 and soak up the pressure, but now they need to score at least one to keep it level.
Yes, and again, let's remember, it's a very weak Lyceum team. Lots of players making themselves unavailable for various reasons, and handball there in the build-up. Referee judging Qasim Izdan to have handled before taking a shot.
Well, I think Cedar's performed quite well considering that they're missing a few of their players, but they need their other players to step up their game. And now Cedar once again on the attack.
Yes, that was a lovely idea. for through ball by Fark Ali Sheikh. Not on the same page there, Qasim Yazdan. But Cedar finally growing into the game.
Cedar now once again in possession. He chips the ball again. There he can only find the defender, handing it through, and it's a free kick. I think one of the Cedar players has said something to the referee. He's not really happy about it, and the referee will be having a word with him. It looks like Mahad Wajahat, if I'm not wrong. Yes, it is.
I think it's something on the player's wrist that the referee has not liked and asked him to take it off.
I think it's probably a chain or something. And that he needs to have these accessories off.
Yes, players, coaches, and of course referees as well need to be vigilant of these sort of things. We cannot allow any sort of, sharp objects, anything that can come off and affect or impact any other player.
Yes, exactly. It can be hazardous in ways as well. And now Lyceum committing a few men forward. A throw in for the Lyceum. This is a good opportunity for them to create an attack here. He has support. He opts to dribble. Lyceum back in possession. Now they've lost it. Cedar play the through ball. Qasim Yazdan is through.
He's very quick. Can he finish, Qasim? He does.
He does finish.
Far corner. Beautiful finish. That was lightning quick from Qasim Yazdan. He raced onto that through ball. It didn't look like he was the favorite. It looked like the ball would win and reach the keeper.
Well, I think it was a through pass that really started all. It was an excellent pass there, breaking the line, cutting through the defense, and Qasim Yazdan, his pace, not a match for the defenders, and he slots it coolly. And now Lyceum, 2 goals down with a mountain to climb. Just take a look at that. Qasim Yazdan spokes it into the far corner over there. Nothing the keeper could have done.
Yes, the positioning of the goalkeeper perhaps a little bit suspect. But of course, with a makeshift goalkeeper, an outfielder playing in goal, you can't really hold themselves up to blame too much.
And now a free kick for the Lyceum. They have 5 men forward on the edge of the box. The shot comes in. He goes direct. And Shurem was almost beaten for Ahmed. What a chance that was.
I've been really impressed with this player now on the ball, Adan Abdullah. He's shown so much proactiveness on the ball. He has created things for himself. Here is Rahim Talha. Can he get on the end of it? He finds Qasim Yazdan, and that is the third for Cedar already.
30 minutes gone and 3-0 up Cedar DHA.
Brilliant move. Again, Lyceum's defense is all over the place. Goalkeeper out of his line. Beautiful pass by, I think it was Fark Ali Sheikh again. Rahim Talha finding Qasim, and he had so much space inside the 6-yard box of Lyceum to take a touch, set himself before finishing in the open goal.
And what a chance that was. And Lyceum now 3 goals down inside the first 30 minutes. And that's us. Hello from the commentary box as we are now commentating on this match. I hope you're enjoying the match as much as we are.
Yes, definitely. Our 3rd year commentating at KUSC together.
Well, it's been one good journey. Hopefully one that will continue as well.
Here comes Cedar again, playing it short. For Khalid Sheikh with another attempted cross. Adan Abdullah trying to get the better of the second ball. Lyceum get it just a little bit clear. Here's Mahad Bajat down the left hand side. Does he win a corner? The referee agrees. Yes, that shot off target as Lyceum have a goal kick.
Well, the Lyceum have not been too clinical in these past few years. They're 3-0 down at this stage in the round of 16. Last year, they lost to Credo College in the round of 16. The year before that, they lost to Nixer College. Both of those score lines are 4-0. Here, they're already 3-0 down. And 3 years back, they finished as the fourth best team at the Karachi Night School Championship. Back
Yes, so-
when Scepter College won.
Yeah, so this has been a unfortunate and a disappointing sporting decline for a traditional heavyweight in KUSC. We were mentioning earlier how Lyceum has won KUSC before as well,
They've won it twice, in fact.
twice indeed.
Yes. And
First time was in 2010 when they beat KGS in the final. They broke KGS's streak.
yes.
They were the first team, not KGS, to win KUSC. KGS won the first 4 editions before Lyceum eventually broke their streak in 2010, beating KGS in the final. Before the next time they won was in 2016, beating FPS in the final.
Well, they've had quite an impressive run, but these last few years have seen a gradual downfall over here. I think it's always when these big teams fall down. Oh, what a save that was by the keeper. That was almost going in, and he just brought his hand up in time. And Cedar once again on the attack. Adan gets the cross in, but it's too far. If you can have a look at that replay once again of that save. And now Cedar still in possession. Take
Here
a
we
look at
see-
this.
Yes, a replay. Mahal Bajat's cross and headed.
Just on the line. What a save that was.
Yes, good reflexes and agility by Nahil Fahad. The outfielder again, remind you, very weak Lyceum team. Lots of players ruling themselves out on their own, declaring themselves unavailable, which has cost their team dearly in this round of 16 fixture.
And now Lyceum happy to waste time over here.
Here they come again. Raim Talha down the right. There's a lot of space, but overshoots his cross. Qasim Yazdan has to retrieve. He has Mahal Wajat in support, but opts not to use him, which turned out to be a bad decision, losing the ball.
The Lyceum not too happy with that. And now Shan has the ball. Pass it back.
Yes, this must be really frustrating for the Lyceum forwards, Zahan, Puri, Zidane, Risky, chasing shadows at the moment, nothing to feed on.
Well, Lyceum did have a couple of good chances at the start, but quite unfortunate. Quite unfortunate not to actually finish those chances. And the acrobatic kick there, but it's off target by Qasim Yazdan.
Handball is called against the scorer of the first goal, Musa Samad, I think.
That's a free kick for the Lyceum. Will they look to go direct, or will they look to find a man there? Ayan Shah standing over the
No,
free
it
kick.
is-
Ayan Shah, who scored a goal from kickoff as well in the first match, goes long. The bounce. No, Shurem catches it comfortably.
Yes, they've already had 4 kickoffs in this first half, and they've tried to do that in each game. Here's another opportunity. Goalkeeper Nail Fad does just enough, not convincing, but does enough to prevent a goal for the moment. Here's Qasim Yazdan inside the box, twisting, trying to find Raim. Really good control by Raim Tala, and he drives a shot narrowly wide the far post.
Well, he should have done a lot better at this stage. But take a look at that. It just went wide of the far post. And Lyceum taking their time. Play restarts. Lyceum lose possession once again. Adan playing it down the far side to Raim. And Cedar trying to find a way in with the ball, but the Lyceum players overpowering him. And now Zidane has the ball, but he loses possession as quickly.
It's finally an opportunity for Lyceum forwards to get something. Very rarely have they been on this part of Cedar's territory. Now they can push some players forward, try to win some second balls, and hope to make something happen.
Well, Lyceum outnumbered in the numbers game over here. It's 4 versus 8. Lyceum still trying to find a way there. Qasim loses possession. Shan regains it. And Cedar will now look to play it out wide to Qasim Yazdan. Can he stop the ball? No, he can't. It's a bit too much as the ball goes out for throw. That's a foul throw. Can't have that at this level, the highest level of college football. And Cedar now with the throw. Near the byline, can he get this cross in? He keeps the ball in play. The cross comes in. Musa is there. Keeps it down and shoots and finishes. What a shot that was, as Cedar extend their lead to 4 goals.
Terrific goal by Musa Samad. Good build-up play for Khalid Sheikh. Mahad Wajahat involved. Really good touch to take the defender out of the equation.
And Musa just Take a look at that. Mahadwajad crosses it in. Musa does well to keep the ball down and composed finish. Excellent presence of mind, excellent footwork over there. Nothing the goalkeeper could have done. And now Cedar once again on the attack. Musa has the ball. Agonizingly wide.
Yes, Musa now on a hat trick. It's an opportunity perhaps, but Ali Shan Malik is first to it, releasing a really good through ball, has to be said. Adan Abdullah again. Adan with these rampaging, but he stopped very cheaply, giving the ball away. That should not be happening. Here's an opportunity for Lyceum to use the wings. He looks to find a teammate, Ryan Puri. Disappointed he couldn't receive the ball, and now Cedar come again. Ryan Puri is back defending. Raim Talha wriggling free. He looks to play in Adan.
He's tracked back excellently for the Lyceum.
Keeping possession, but then again a hefty tackle, which I believe has gone the way of Lyceum for that foul. Ref has called the physio on.
And take a look at that. He goes in for the tackle. I think
this is where with Adan's lunge, I thought Adan had caused it over there, but it was the previous action between Hamza Abbasi and Adan Abdullah. It's still waiting to see what the referee's decision is, to be honest. Is it a free kick for Cedar? Is it a free kick for Lyceum, or is it a penalty kick for Cedar? Don't think that's likely.
I think it's going to be a goal kick probably, if or a corner, the way the ball went out. I think the ref has signal for a corner. Yes, that's it. Corner kick for Cedar.
Asad Sarfaraz with the delivery again, and it was one of the centre backs, Musa Aman, I believe it was, who got his head to it. The ball went out for a goal kick.
And 2 minutes of stoppages have been signaled.
One last opportunity, perhaps. Musa Samad trying his luck, trying to get a hat trick. And we are seconds from half time. Will there be a last opportunity for Cedar to extend their lead? Adan playing, asking Rahim Talha to chase and chase, and he wins a corner kick. Let's see if there will be time to have this corner kick. Rahim Talha inside the box. And that will be that as far as the first half is concerned. 2 minutes added on are up. Cedar College DHA are well on their way to a quarter-final place in this year's Karachi United School Championship. At halftime, 2 goals from Qasim Yazdan, 2 goals from Musa Samad. Both players on a hat-trick. And at halftime, it's Cedar College DHA 4, Lyceum 0. We will have the highlights of the first half for you shortly as we see confirmation of the halftime score.
Download the Jubilee Active app now. अपने सोए सेल्फ को जगाओ.
Active रहो, rewards जीतो, only on the Jubilee Active app.
Watch all the exciting Premier League matches only on Myco, where fans win big. Download and subscribe now. Myco.
Active रहो, rewards जीतो, only on the Jubilee Active app.
Activate yourself.
Download the Jubilee Active app now. अपने सोए सेल्फ को जगाओ.
And we are back. Kickoff has taken place already. Cedar College 4, Lyceum 0. Cedar looking to add more, Lyceum looking to restrict them. It's all about damage limitations at the moment. Mahad Wajahat striding forward. Can he get a shot away? He can, but it's well wide. Cedar have brought on Abdul Ghani, one of their star players. He was benched because he came late to the match today. Coach Mohammad Ali Imam and Shakir Taj disciplining one of their star players. Then no matter who you are, if you do not obey the rules, the standards that are set for each player, you will be benched. Abdul Ghani not started today and he has come on now. I think he has replaced, we will have to see who. I think he has replaced Rahim Talha on the right hand side. No, not Rahim Talha. We'll have to confirm the player who has gone off. Rahim Talha is still on. Asad Sarfaraz, in fact, the number 10 for Cedar College, is the player who has gone off to make way for Abdul Ghani, who is now operating in centre midfield. Here's Mahad Wajahat trying to get a cross in again, but he hits the side netting. No danger to the Lyceum goal just yet in the second half. Mustafa, how have you seen the Lyceum performance up till now? I think, as we discussed many times in the first half, the main issue with this Lyceum team is a lack of depth. A lot of players who were first team players, from my knowledge, have not shown up, have declared themselves unavailable. Here's Qasim Yazdan with a wayward effort, but it finds Raim Talha, who gets his first of the game. That don't think that was intended as a pass. We are sitting right behind Qasim Yazdan, who went for that effort.
Yeah, the pass seemed like a mishit, but somehow it turned in the favor of Cedar College, which gave them their fifth goal.
Yes, as you will see here, ball falling kindly at the feet of Raim Talha from Qasim Yazdan's effort. He cut inside, he looked up, aimed to shoot. Good control by Raim Talha before shooting. Here comes Cedar again. It's a corner kick, and the ball has been sent outside of the stadium back to Khayaban Shaheen. Cedar have two players on hat tricks, Musa Samad and Qasim Yazdan, and now Raim Talha has added his name to the score sheet as well.
I noticed it in the first half, and I'm seeing it again that the Lyceum defense is not organized at all. Their offside line is all messed up, and I see 6 players at the back of the that line.
Yes, so
They're in
that was a
shambles.
great opportunity for Qasim Yazdan to get his hat trick, but the ball just hit him and came back. Another corner for Cedar College. They're knocking on the door. I think this must be like a 15th corner of the game and already for them. Abdul Ghani, player we spoke about earlier on, not started today. Asad Sarfraz replaced him in the starting 11 for disciplinary reasons. He didn't show up on time, and the coach decided to discipline him, not starting him. Here's Mahal Vajat, dispossessed really well by the Lyceum defender. What can they do here? And that's a very clumsy tackle by Hasnan Heather. No need for that. You're 5 goals up, you're going nowhere, risking a yellow card. And for what? Ryan Puri, the player, fouled, I believe. Lyceum again trying to launch a ball deep into Cedar territory, but they haven't committed too many men forward. It's like 7 players are still in their own half while they're taking this free kick and trying to send it to the Cedar goal. Only 2 or 3 players even tried to go towards the Cedar goal. If a consolation goal has to come from Lyceum, you have to wonder where it's going to come from. Qasim Yazdan with beautiful wing play, getting his cross in. Musa Samad just wasn't expecting it, came too fast at him.
Lyceum does not seem to have any plans on some of their free kicks. They just shoot the ball, and then whoever gets it gets it.
Yes, even there, even from defensive set pieces, Nail Fahad and his defensive teammates are gifting the ball back to Lyceum almost every time. Is Abdul Ghani. He will look to shoot. He does. It's just wide.
Yep, good setup, ambitious try. They want more.
Yes, absolutely. All these players want to get their name on the score sheet. They're playing against a very weak Lyceum team at the moment. Two-time KUSC champions Lyceum in the past. Both these teams have a combined 5 KUSC titles between them. Staggering pedigree in this tournament for both of them. The Lyceum in recent years, traditional heavyweights in Karachi college football. And this is beautiful football until that final pass. Here's Adan Abdullah again. Qasim Yazdan was just offside. I've become a huge fan of the Cedar right back Adan Abdullah. It's the first time I'm watching him. He reminds me a lot of Nixa College's KUSC winning right back Bilal Mazahir. Even though Bilal played centre back last year, but in his first year of A levels, he was playing as a right wing back 2 years ago when Nixer lost to Cedar in the semi-finals 2 years ago. Bilal operated as a very high and wide attacking right wing back, and that's who Adan Abdullah reminds me of. He creates chances on his own just by his directness and dribbling. It's a great cross in. How has that stayed out? What a beautiful cross in by Mahal Wajat, I believe. He has a peach of a left foot.
We're seeing some really beautiful football from Cedar College. They're passing the ball around.
Yes, here we see Mahal Wajat's cross. Raim Tala should really have gotten his second goal there as well. Even though the goalkeeper is not a regular goalkeeper, I think a lot of credit has to go to the goalkeeper. He has kept the goal count down. Here's another opportunity. Qasim is done. He did manage to get the ball back across goal, but the flag was up for offside. Raza Zameen, sorry, taking that goal kick. Musawan going away with the ball. Here's Abdul Ghani, back on the ball, plays it back to Ali Shan. Ali Shan, good calm ball playing ability, finding his midfielder again. Abdul Ghani trying to find space, trying to find perhaps a chance to shoot. He looks for Qasim Yazdan. He fails to keep the ball in play. Here comes Cedar again. Hasnan Heather playing it down the line. For Khalid Sheikh winning a corner kick. Corner taken quickly. Qasim Yazdan drifting inside. Lovely touches. Ball falls to Ali Shan. Will he look to shoot? He does look to shoot. It's just narrowly wide of the far post. Mahad Bajat looks to have a go from distance but is deflected. It takes the sting out of his shot. Very, very impressive from Mahad Bajat. Here's Adan Abdullah back heeling the ball back to Abdul Ghani. Looks to release a very strong shot. A defender getting in the way. Here's Asnan Haider on the edge of the penalty area. He leaves it. Abdul Ghani retrieves the ball. Looks to recycle possession. Passes it back to Hasnan. Hasnan goes back to Ali Shan. Ali Shan goes wide to Mahad Bajat. Will he look to get another cross in? Mahad takes on every comer but wins a throw in. It's a lovely cross in and a really nice effort by Raim Talha on his weaker side with his left foot. Would have been a great goal to score on your weak foot if that volley had gone in. And there you see a replay of a very sweeping volley by Raim Talha, just unlucky didn't nestle in the back of the net. Adan Abdullah taking the easy option, going back to his goalkeeper Shurem. Shurem going long and he does find Qasim Yazdan. Really good pass. What can Qasim create here? He is dispossessed.
Nicely done by the Lyceum defender under pressure.
Yes, but the ball is gifted straight back. Here's Adan Abdullah. Will he look to shoot? He does. And it's deflected off Nail Mangi and in. He applauds the shot. There was nothing the defender could do. He tried to block it. But Adan Abdullah gets a goal that his performance has deserved. We'll have to see if that shot was on target. Will it go down as an Adan Abdullah goal or a Nail Mangi own goal? Let's see here. I think it might have been going on target, perhaps towards the far post. No, it was probably going wide. Probably going wide. So this will unfortunately go down as a Nail Mangi own goal. Cedar now six goals up. The score line will change. Cedar College 6, Lyceum 0. 2 goals for Musa Samad, 2 goals for Qasim Yazdan, 1 for Raim Talha, and now an own goal by Nail Mangi.
The score is 6-0. You might have heard that term before.
Another really good cross, but this time the makeshift goalkeeper Nail Fahad, I believe, doing really well. Although he His distribution left a little bit to be desired. Here's an opportunity perhaps for Lyceum. Zidane's through ball doesn't find his intended target.
Really impressed by Musa Awan's composure and how calm he is at the back. He reminds me of the former Cedar captain Fahad Aliani.
Yes, Fahad, title winner in 2022, KUSC title winning captain. And speaking of KUSC title winning captains, Musa Awan on your picture there in the near side, just out of picture now. Here's Abdul Ghani with the shot. Musa Awan is actually the younger brother of the 2022 Cedar College KUSC winning captain Yahya Awan. Yahya is with us here, sitting in the stands, watching his younger brother and his old team play. Musa Awan looking to keep that legacy of Cedar College centre backs with Awan in the surname. Here's Hasnan Heather looking to find space. He gives it to Mahad Bajat. Mahad trying to stay on his feet. Really good play. Finds Hasnan again. Well, Hasnan look to shoot. He does, but it's very well wide. Here comes Cedar again. Ali Shan. Another wave of Cedar attack. Qasim Yazdan lays it off to Farkali Sheikh. Hasnan Haider has an opportunity to shoot. He does. And that's a terrific goal. That's a goal his performance has also deserved. He's been instrumental in that Cedar midfield. Takes the plaudits. Very well deserved. Cedar reached 7 heaven here in the round of 16.
Right after shooting it wide, Hasnan gets another chance and he buries it in the top left corner. It was a beautiful finish.
Yes, we still have 25 minutes left. You have to wonder how many more can Cedar score here. It's extremely disappointing from Lyceum's perspective. I really hope someone from the Lyceum hierarchy, from the school, from the college is watching, because this is a grand institution in Karachi of education. Lots of great players in Karachi have come and passed, played for Lyceum in the past, two-time winners, 2010 and 2015, I believe. 2016. Here's another chance, this time for Farkali Sheikh, and he shoots just over the crossbar.
Cedar ambitiously attacking again. One more chance, but they again lack another finishing touch.
Yes, Rahimtala should have done better with that opportunity. Here comes Cedar again. Qasim Yazdan, can he get his hat trick? Both him and Usa Samad have been on hat tricks throughout this second half. Cedar brought on Ryan Amir, and previously Ryan Ahmed had also come on at left back. Now Ryan Amir and the Cedar number 7, Nabhan Kakar, has come on. No relation. Then Cedar number 7 has no relation to last year's one of Cedar's top scorer Yahya Kakar. And he's straight away involved trying to block a goal kick, but the referee has told him he's not allowed to do that.
Yeah, given that you're seven goals up, you can give your bench some time. So I think
Yes, definitely.
coaches Mom and Shakir Taj have decided to do that. They can still make some more changes if they want, whenever they feel comfortable, because
Definitely.
we
that
have
does
more than
appear to be
20
the
minutes to
idea.
go.
Yes, definitely. I'm sure more substitutes might also come on. Here's an opportunity for Nabhan Kakar. If he can control the ball. Qasim Yazdan, can he get his hat trick? It's a lovely cross in from that right hand side, but nobody was there to get on the end of it. Adnan Abdullah has also gone off. So has Mahat Bajad. All important players rested. And now the Lyceum goalkeeper is getting a standing ovation by the KGS team who are waiting for their match right after this, as one of the regular goalkeepers, Nail Fahad, has come off, the outfield player who was playing in goal for Lyceum, and he is being replaced by Ayan Khwaja, who is actually wearing the goalkeeper kit. He is not just an outfield player. Here comes Cedar again. Another opportunity to get a goal. Nabhan Kakar leaves it for Musa Samad. Can somebody get a shot on target? Qasim Yazdan tries and gets his hat trick. Really good finish that time. And finally, the two players on hat tricks get, one of them gets it. Qasim Yazdan. 3 for him, 2 for Musa Samad, 1 for Hasnain Haider, and 1 own goal. Here come Lyceum again. kicking off as we see a replay of that goal. Terrific strike. Ayan Khwaja had just come on and he had no chance in goal. Here's Abdul Ghani in possession. Looks to find Qasim Yazdan again with a ball over the top. Qasim keeps the ball in play. He tried to dummy the player and get beyond him. With a score at 8-0, I think you can afford to try a few tricks and be a little selfish. Here's Musa Samad also looking for his hat trick. And again, this time Nabhan Kakar. Really good block by Lyceum defender. Still not cleared away. And finally, Nabhan Kakar also gets on the score sheet. It's 9 for Cedar. It's pretty embarrassing now for Lyceum. The substitute gets his name on the score sheet.
Right after an acrobatic attempt towards the goal. He scores. He finally scores right after coming on. And makes the score 9-0 for Cedar College.
Yes, as you can see, Lyceum really made a mess of clearing that. The ball kept on bouncing. It was a Cedar player who wanted it more. And that's the outcome it got. Here comes Cedar again. Another wave of Cedar attack. Qasim Izan. Will he look to shoot himself or will he find a teammate? He passes it off. It's Raim Talha looking for his second of the game. Raim goes back. Abdul Ghani. Abdul Ghani lays it off for Alishan. Crowd urging him to shoot. He passes it off to Ryan, the substitute, and it's out for a corner. Ryan Amir with that effort. Now Qasim Izdan again with the ball. Oh, lovely pass for Nabhan Kakar, and it's touched in. Nabhan couldn't finish it. Musa Samad gets his hat trick. Both Qasim Yazdan and Musa Samad have completed their hat tricks.
I think the ball was already going in and Musa stole that goal, right?
Yeah, but any goal scorer should be doing that anyways. Nabhan Kakar's finish wasn't pure. As you can see here, he didn't get the job done. And Musa Samad was there to finish his hat trick. Really good pass though from Qasim Yazdan, really good vision. And again, the Lyceum players seem to have given up. And it's 10-0 now, Cedar College. It's beyond embarrassing for Lyceum. Ryan, substitute with the cross for Nabhan. And that's a yellow card for Nabhan, I believe, for swearing. I think he must have said something that the referee didn't like because he thought there was a foul on him. And of course, use of bad language is not tolerated and should not be tolerated at any event or any occasion. I think with this performance, Cedar DHA have definitely looked the most comprehensive team, the most convincing team in the 7 matches we have commentated on in the round of 16 so far. Of course, KGS, the only heavyweight left, although they were knocked out by Generations last year, who they are facing now in the round of 16. Generations reaching the semi-finals last year will try to repeat their feat Here's another opportunity for Nabhan Kakar if the ball falls for him. And again, and this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Referee has given a second yellow to Nabhan Kakar for something that he has said. The substitute, he was just warned. He was told to shut up. That's what Qasim Yazdan is telling him as well. No matter what the scoreline is, if you cannot understand that you need to stop talking. Luckily, this is not a decision. This is not a red card that will cost Cedar, of course. They are comprehensively through to the quarterfinal. The referee, I'm sure, is just explaining his decision to Raim Talha. And Nabhan, his brief cameo, a goal and 2 yellow cards. I'm sure he will learn and get better after this decision.
Yep, no matter what the scoreline, you cannot be doing that at this level.
Yes, but at this age, it's a mistake you can expect these teenagers to make. I'm sure he will learn from it and grow and become a better player and a better person. In another moment, he could have cost his team dearly with this red card. Musa Awan, the Cedar number 4, the younger brother of Yahya Awan, the 2024 KUSC winning captain with Cedar College, just in need of some treatment. Yahya Awan is also here in the stand, sitting very close to us, enjoying Cedar's performance and his younger brothers. Here comes Cedar again, the 10 men of Cedar with 10 goals to their name. Even with 10 players, here's Abdul Ghani. Even with 10 players, it's Cedar who look the more likelier to score the next goal. That could change. Here is Zayan Puri. Can he find a teammate? No, he can't. He had options. Hamza Basi was close to him. And that's a very poor defensive clearance. And that should be a goal for Qasim Yazan, but the flag is up. Not sure why Raim Talha decided to pass. Qasim was very clearly offside. That could have been 11. We still have around 10 minutes left. You have to wonder how many more goals Cedar will score. Here they come again. Abdul Ghani finds a lovely ball for Qasim Yazdan. Can he get there ahead? He does. Too many defenders are there. He lays it off. Oh, and that's a terrific strike. What a finish that is by Raim Talha. I think that's a second goal. We apologize if we're losing count of all the goals. I think that's natural when one team has scored 11 goals.
Can we talk about that finish?
Terrific finish. No chance for the goalkeeper or the player on the post. Nobody stopping that. Raim Talha showing why he was one of the stars of Cedar last year, and he is the star of this team this year as well. Here comes another wave of Cedar attack. Here's Musawan driving forward. Score is at 11-0. Here's Abdul Ghani, only on as a half-time substitute. And dispossessed there. Can Lyceum go on? Ayan Shah, the captain, slowing down. They have one extra player, but tired legs, tired minds. Abdul Ghani now again looking for Raim Talha. Raim didn't even know where the ball was. Ball hit the back of his neck. Here's Ryan, the left back substitute. Can he find someone? He does find Qasim Izdan, whose near foot shot is saved by the keeper.
Cedar still dominating the game, even with one man down. And Lyceum looks like they've completely given up.
Ball's gone all the way to the far post. Musawan was there. Falls to Abdul Ghani. There's a problem here for the Lyceum defender in need of treatment. The physio is on. All the Lyceum players taking this moment to just lie down next to their teammate. Again, a reminder that Lyceum, a very weak team, has been fielded, missing a lot of key players, first team, first choice players who have made themselves unavailable. They were without their first choice, second choice goalkeepers as well. An outfield player started in goal. Nail Fahad, who, despite conceding, we have to say, despite conceding 9-10 goals, did an admirable job, kept a lot more out. The scoreline could have been, I know it looks very, very bad, the scoreline could have been a lot worse. Here comes another wave of Cedar attack. Looking for support. Doesn't find it. Tries to go 1v1 against the fullback. Wins the throw in. Ali Shan Malik trying his luck at goal. He also wants to get in on the act.
Musa with the long ball. Lyceum wins it back. Lyceum tries to move, but a foul called by the referee. Lyceum with the free kick. And a very poor one at that. But they somehow managed to keep the ball with them. They start to move. And Cedar wins it back. Qasim moving through the Lyceum defense. Still has the ball. Some flashy skills. Love to see it. And a harsh foul. Lyceum play on. They're trying to take advantage of Cedar being one man down, but Cedar not cracking at all. Possession
Low.
moving to and Cedar with the ball. And Musa is fouled. Some really beautiful and flashy skills from him. Cedar stepping up for the free kick. Qasim Yazdan and the captain. Qasim is the one to take it and kicks it wide.
1, 2, 3, 4, yes. So Abhi, Cedar DHA will play against Cedar College.
Lyceum play out the back again. At least they try to, because Cedar have won the ball again. And Lyceum now has it again. Possession is moving to and fro. That's a good pass. But it's intercepted by the Cedar left back. And now he's moving it with it. That's it. And this is the scoreline for today. 11-0 to Cedar College. They've annihilated Lyceum today, and it's a beautiful display of complete football. Defense, midfield, forwards, all of them were on their best today. Unfortunate for Lyceum, given that only 11 of their players have showed up. Cedar takes this win comfortably and they move on to the quarterfinals. The highlights will be appearing in front of you shortly.